I'm Chibweza Milton from Kaoma, a teacher of science, of course, HOD, Natural Science. Now with me here, of course, is an innovation. It's called the Chibweza Application of Science Model Center. So what we're doing with this model here is that we're applying science. In short, what we're doing here is that we come up with a disease, then we explain that disease. Thereafter, we should be able to apply the topics in mathematics, biology, physics, chemistry, and agriculture science. So, for example, what I have here, I'm treating a disease called a hemorrhoid and toothache. I'll just go for a hemorrhoid. So a hemorrhoid is just an enlarged varicose vein that is usually found at the anus, commonly of course in people that are obese and also pregnant mothers. So what is happening here is that because of the pressure exerted at the anus, for example, one goes to the toilet. When one goes to the toilet, there's always pressure. So as one goes to the toilet, sits there, you discover that there's pressure exerted. So the blood vessels at the anus there, they protrude. And this is a blood vessel. So blood comes out of the bloodstream. So for it to get back, it's always difficult. Many people have died of this. Others, of course, they go there and remove it at the hospital. So this hemorrhoid, for us to treat it, what we're going to do is that we're going to use garlic and also hot water. So one sits in hot water for 5 minutes, then you sit in cold water for 30 seconds. Why? When you sit in hot water for 5 minutes, of course, the blood vessel is going to enlarge, and then blood comes at that area. When you sit in cold water, they are going to constrict the blood vessels. So blood is taken back. Then you get garlic. This is the garlic that I'm talking about. You get just a clove of garlic from this one. What you do is you crush the garlic. After you've crushed it, then you get part of it and put it at the anus for 6 hours. Why? There's allicin in this one. So the allicin is able to move by diffusion into the blood vessel and then associate itself with the DNA and kill it. We've done this with so many people where I come from in Kaoma, and I've been healed. But then what I've done is, when you apply this with pupils, you must have at least a place that is attractive. And this place is called now this lab that I have here. Why you need to have all the things that you need to use. So my lab here is, I'm able, of course, to use it. If it's in the night, I can have, of course, use my own electricity, my own power. It's either I use this solar, I can use this, still use the battery. I can also use electricity from ZESCO. If it's in the night, of course, I can switch on my power here, and I'm able to see. If it is, of course, my power here stops working, I can still use the one that is down here in the drawer. If I want to cool my, of course, fluids that I'm using, sometimes we boil the fluids, and you need to have at least lower temperatures. I can switch on here, and then I begin to cool what I'm using. This is a lab. At the same time, I can also, in case I have so many liquids I'm doing, I can also switch on the other one here so that I do the same thing. Okay, I switch on here. Okay, I think the battery is not so connected down here. My connection for the battery. Okay, it's here. One is out. So once I switch on here, it should be able to do that. The fan is also working here. Now, in Zambia, we have also labs, but in our labs, the government had given us those mobile labs, but they have not served the purpose because you discover that those labs, in most cases, they are not able to move around. But mine here, you can use it anywhere. You can move it. You can go in a class. Every day, go to class. You move your lab and you begin to push it. You can go in a class, move with it. Here it is moving. You go to a class and people are interested. If you come on the other side behind, if, for example, you are using the source of power has less voltage, if there is less voltage, the power that you are using, what you need to do is that you can use a step-up transformer. And this is my transformer that I'm using here. Step-up transformer, I'm getting power from the, of course, small source of energy or voltage, and then it's going to step it up. But in case of, because the gadgets I'm using here are small in terms of voltage, and I do not have power to use, I can still go for ZESCO. and then I can do what we call now the step-down transformer, connect it. All in all, with this innovation, what we're saying is that if you don't have electricity, you can still go ahead and use what we call the solar energy. Then now, this is now the gadgets that I'm going to use here. So you use this one, you connect it to the solar, and it's direct because we're not going to use now the direct current. And then you have, of course, the switch here, and the peak point is on the other side, inside there. So if you go around the country, you will not find this type of a mobile lab. So far, this is the first of its own kind. This lab, you will be able, one, to make your own acids. It's not here, you can still test acids, bases, you can test any where we are here. For example, if we wanted to use one of these, so these are the chemicals that we are using for our work. This model is just to attract the people as we do the work. Now, if you check the way I usually do it at my school, is that when I've finished explaining all this, when we begin to go now, which topics have we dealt with, they'll be able to tell you. In 2019, we had a girl by the name of Mendai Nasilele. So she was given a project biology to go and present in Petaoke for national level. When we arrived there, I told the project she was supposed to present under biology. Another people was coming from the other side in Mongu district. So I told her, since you're able to apply science, can you change your project overnight and you present agriculture science? She was given position 2. Why? It's because she did not have a report, but because of how she presented, changing from one subject to the other, she was able to pick it up. So what we are saying is let people be able to apply science using one model. So in short, we are saying I've gone back to the curriculum. I'm applying all the topics in one model. So here is in short a curriculum. If I want, I can use all the subjects to just apply in this one, and people are able to make it. Then they can come up with serious models now for their projects. So what is now my appeal? My appeal is that I want now to build my own center in Kaoma. Once you have this center now, it is built. Apart from being this one mobile, people now can come and begin to learn. But then of course it needs the funds so that we can build such a center. And I think it's going to be the best of its own kind in the country. Then thereafter, those who want innovations can still come to Kaoma at my center. Then you are able to spread them to other districts or parts of the country, even outside. Thank you so much.